Hi, I'm Tejashree with LHP Engineering Solutions. In this module, we shall learn about layer 81 or the network management layer of J1939 CAN communication. This layer defines how each device should behave on the network. Each device must have a unique name. Name again is a 64-bit structure, which we shall learn about in the next slide. Each device must have a unique source address. So in the CAN arbitration process, we know that in order to send out a unique message, we need to have a unique source address. The source address goes at the end of the 29-bit identifier. This layer also provides ability for dynamic address assignment. We then have the J1939 name, which is 64-bit structure. The most significant bit tells us if the device is self-configurable or not, whereas on the least significant side, we have 11-bit manufacturing code and a 21-bit identity number. The manufacturer manages this section and makes sure that each device is unique on the network. In case of multiple ECUs, they have to make sure that each ECU or each device is provided with a unique identity number. So this layer describes the primary function of the device. It identifies the device and makes sure nothing is repeated on the network. It is also used for dynamic addressing and provides a prioritizing method if there is any conflicts that happen during the addressing part of it. Moving on, we have the address claim. So this is sent out when there is a boot up done. It claims a particular address on a particular name, followed by an arbitration process. Depending on the priority of the device, the address can be overridden. Whenever a device receives a request for an address, it must respond with its name and its address. We now have the dynamic address claim. So on boot up, each device must claim their source address to ensure no other device has the same source address. If the address is already in use, it uses or takes up a predefined source address that comes with the device's application itself. And if this entire process is completed without the device being assigned an address, which that means that the device has no address and it has to remain silent. So the device has to be silent, but it can listen, but it cannot transmit any traffic onto the network. We then have the static address claim. So a device might have its source address hard-coded. The device comes up on the network and sends out the address claim. If no other device on the network has that address, then that address is valid for that device. But if there is an address that is already in use, and if the device is trying to claim that device that does not have the priority, then that has to go quiet on the network to maintain the integrity of the network and to avoid collisions. So that completes the module for the layer 81 network management. If you've got any questions, you can always visit this website here. Thank you for watching.